I messed with all the OBS settings, so I don't actually know if this still works. I guess we will. Can you go to twitch.tv/techno_Tony and check if this is actually working? Increase this mic gain a little bit. There we go. Now we can pick up all the
slash var.
What are you trying to launch?
No, it wasn't that.
Oh wait, why is it echoing? I probably have the mic preview on. Okay, we'll stop. This should have fixed the echo. We're clipping. How do we stop clipping? Where's the mixer? Turn down the gain. Hello. Okay, gain should be better. Let's check. Don't drop the class. Testing. 1, 2, 3. All right. Are we clipping? Okay, yeah, that clips.
Can I watch your stream?
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this is gonna work. There's a couple things we need to fix about this. First, so I've taken out, there was this hard drive conveniently slotted over here. Now, I'm both surprised at the amount of proprietary stuff and pleasantly surprised as well. For example, if we take a look, there's like standard PCIe slots, which is perfect. It looks like they've given us 1x16 and 3x1s, which is adequate. So, for example, if you had a half-height GPU, which is a little bit trickier to find, but some GPUs you can use half-height, we could slot it in one. And then looks like it's all USB 2 on the back and only 2 USB 3 on the front. So we could grab...
What are you streaming as,
Techno_Tony.
Do I not search here?
Yeah, you see it.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Woo! Techno Tony!
You can also watch at live.tonytuxtrilla.com at original bit rates and a 360p stream in case you have crappy internet. Anyway, I'm gonna move this camera wire.
It's delayed, but
Yeah. The delay should be like actually adequate though. I think I looked over it. Oh, okay, I'm clipping. I need to not be too. I want the mic loud enough such that I can move around here, but not so loud that I'm gonna clip every time I say something. Okay. So we have, I was saying that 3 extra PCI slots could be used for anything from USB 3 cards, say we needed like more USB expansion. Why are we dropping frames? This is not 30 FPS. Is it just this camera? Okay, it's not locking to the exposure. Fascinating, that camera's stupid.
it isn't that choppy, Tony.
It's not 30 FPS though. Whereas like my camera, I can run it at 60 FPS. And it does actual 60. The only reason I'm using this camera and not my good camera is I forgot where I put my mini HDMI to HDMI cable. I checked all my drawers upstairs. It's somewhere. I don't know where it is. And both this camera and the DSLR use mini HDMI. Not micro. If it was micro, I'd take your cables. Mini HDMI. It's like they clearly had the space for full HDMI. Why would you put a mini HDMI? I only have one mini HDMI cable, and this is proof that I need to buy a second one because I have 2 cameras that use it, and I don't know where the single cable that I own that works with it is. So we're down to very high Logitech quality. Like, look at this. Look how blurry this is. This is like, I have so many lights on this table. How is it still not? Like, what if I drop it to 720? Does it look better? No, it looks trash. 1080p, man. Like, this has to be some of the not best 1080p I've seen in a while. Like, oh, the gain does absolutely nothing. That's fascinating. Oh, look. Okay, so it's getting closer to. I wonder if it's because, like, is it on manual exposure? Because if it's on manual, then it would. Let's see, like, if I put 100. Okay, no, it's... What if I bring it to manual mode? I see it changing the setting. I don't see what's happening. Holy crap, this is like horrifying UI. Aperture priority mode. Focus. Are we focused? Oh no, that's horrible. Here? No, too far. Like, why is there like, why would you put a zoom? It's out of use. Anyway, whatever. I'm not gonna deal with this garbage. The moment I find a mini HDMI cable, we're gonna be back to good quality at 60 FPS, not this Whatever this is.
High quality, don't worry.
Look, I don't mean to, like, the camera looks great on your computer. I don't know why it's looking like garbage on mine. It just doesn't like my computer, I guess. No, seriously, because, like, in your video calls, it seems to look perfectly fine. Except in mine, it's like, haha, you asked for a camera, I'm going to give you a potato. Anyway, so I was saying standard stuff like PCIe, great to see. There's also, I see lots of stupid HP stuff. For example, this power supply is definitely non-standard. Look at this very nice cable mess coming out of it. I don't see a 24-pin on the motherboard. I see 6-pin in and 6-pin out. Looks like motherboard input is getting purple, blue, black, black, yellow, yellow. So that's 2 12 volts. Blue would be usually like negative 12 volts, whatever it uses that for. Like, why is the CPU power connector brown? What? That should be yellow and black. God knows what voltages HP is using here. What's the RAM that they have in here? Let's take a look. Okay, it's SK Hynix. 4 gig, 2R/8. PC 12800U, so that puts it at probably 1600 megahertz if I have the speeds memorized correctly, which I don't. Now this is interesting. Oh my god, this camera is killing me. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fix this. This is our solution we've been waiting for. Where's MPV? MPV. There we go. We want to go.
Hey Tony, am I your one viewer?
No, there's also someone called Feet in the chat.
There is?
Yeah. Don't know who they are, what they're doing. Might be an automated bot. I'm not too confident. I'm just improving my video quality by 10x. Oh, I could have connected the camera with the crappy 480p capture card. And even the 480p would look better. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Okay, here we go. We're gonna improve this split camera. Huh. Oh, my chat system still works. That's brilliant. I thought I broke the chat bot. Okay, enable this camera.
Wait, why is it saying that I'm trying to log in from a new location when I'm logging into Twitch?
Probably because you logged in from, like, you might have cleared your cookies or something.
I didn't, but...
Let's see. MPV. Here we go. Perfect. Ha! This looks so much better! Okay. Take a look at this, my friend. Look at this. $100 webcam versus one crappy Chinese cell phone. Who will win? Do you see this on my screen? Look at this latency. It's practically identical. Except, look, my hand doesn't look like it's decapitated. Like, do you see?
Why is your professional camera so green?
That's your webcam. I took it off your
My
desk.
webcam?
Like, I don't know what's up with it here. But, like, I'm just gonna put this phone here instead. And angle it with, like, actually, I don't even need a counterweight. This is genius. I'm gonna angle it with the sound card.
Oh,
now
you
I
do
can
have 2 viewers.
One's probably Lurks. It's the automated Twitch bot. You have an eraser? Okay, this webcam's garbage. I'm getting rid of it.
Oh, you're down to 1 viewer again, Tony.
Yeah.
You're showing your whole setup. Oh, you're giving it back to me. Oh, thanks.
I'm
stealing my eraser. Okay. Oh yeah, this connected to the hub. So guys, very clearly, I have a lot more interesting stuff going on. Twitch.tv /
Perfect. Look how much like it's not full HD. This is like 480p, but I'm getting better quality of it than I was off the HD camera. I can actually see the text.
Does Twitch know your name because you're called,
They probably do.
Tony.
It's linked to my website, so they if they wanted, they could very easily parse it.
I think that show was following you, by the way.
Nice. Well, let's see if you show up in my chat log. I think follows should show. Extra followers? Oh, here you go. Thank you, Mr. FF, for the 20-second ago sub, and he's only been a Twitch user for 6 days.
Sub? I don't think.
Sorry, follower.
Follow.
Yeah. Oh, get affiliated now. Is in the chat. That sounds like a followers. Let's see, 2,268. This is the way you get affiliated, and there's no problem if you ask us. This looks like a scam. If this man says anything about a free affiliate program, he's about to get banned off my chat. I'm keeping an eye on him. Cool. So I was saying, all right, I want to rotate this video feed so it's easier to see.
Your Twitch Prime or whatever on me.
No, you can't use Twitch Prime. I'm not affiliated. I don't take subs. You can't sub to my channel.
You can't?
I don't think so. No, like I don't want. I do this for fun. I don't want the whole pressure of like, ooh, have to like get X subs or play ads. My videos and streams proudly have no ads. Okay, so we have standard. I was saying, okay.
Isn't YouTube force ads down your throat though?
Correct, but that like I'm not enabling any more ads than what they're forcing on me. So we have 1600 megahertz RAM. That's pretty good. This black, red, green, that definitely looks like a USB 2.0 cable. I would very much assume that you guys can't see it very well. Over here, if I erase this, this was probably a USB 2.0 connector. If I had to guess, this green and white one is probably the front panel umbilical, so I'll assume that's like the power button, power light, hard drive activity light. We have, this is probably a power out, because I see red, black, and yellow. So red is usually 5 volts, yellow is 12 volts, black is ground. So I can assume that goes to the SATA connectors because SATA usually takes that. And I'll assume this is the incoming 12 volts and that the motherboard. From the fact that I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coils on the motherboard already, I can safely assume that all the power, this is outputting 12 volts, and all the power conversion to the lower, like step down voltages is happening on the motherboard itself. Now let me see if I can change this resolution and then I'll be right back. Oh, application killed. Fascinating. Video preferences.
I should stream Unity.
Whoa, I can stream 1080p off this phone? I wonder how garbage that will look. Okay, upside down. Perfect. That's kind of what I want. FPS limit. Your camera supports maximum 30.
Close, right? Okay. Oh, okay,
I thought this phone supported 60 FPS. What a scam. Okay. It's because I literally cranked up the resolution. We're going to be a full HD squad now. No more of this crappy 480p quality. We're going to get the... Oh my god, it's starting to lag. Holy crap. Oh, no. We're using like... I'm using 100 megabits per second. There's no way this phone's crappy Wi-Fi connection can keep up with that. Wait. Oh my god. Okay, well it looks better, but this is lagging behind. You know what? I'm going to keep it. If we drop frames, we drop frames. We're going YOLO. There we go. Cool, cool. Perfect. We're getting like much crisper footage than we did off the webcam. No offense to the webcam. I mean, it's not designed for the workload I'm putting it through, mind you. I'm sure in its own right it's good enough. Here we go. How many frames? We're dropping frames. I don't care. I'll fix that later. So, power in. We have this red and black wire that's going presumably somewhere, maybe to like a speaker or something. Now we need to put a 2.5-inch drive and SSD in here, upgrade this hard drive to a bigger one. That'll be 3.5-inch. I think this case only supports one 3.5-inch drive, it looks like. But it looks like there's a slot for a 2.5-inch. I was going to literally double-sided tape it somewhere. Looks like I won't need that. Now I didn't know if it would have enough SATA ports, and it looks like we have three SATA ports. So white and blue, I wonder which one is SATA 6 gigabit per second, which one's 3. I'll assume the one going to this optical drive is 3. And the one going to the hard drive is 6, because that's what a sane computer manufacturer would do. But then again, this is HP. And you can never know what HP's about to pull. You guys are seeing the serial number on this hard drive. I don't care too much about it at this point. Now, what's interesting to me is look at this hard drive. So this is a Seagate. All right, I flipped the camera so it's in my orientation. This is a Seagate Barracuda 500 gig. But look how thin it is. This is not a regular 3.5-inch drive. Let me pull up a regular 3.5-inch drive. Okay, we need to shut down this old computer because the SSD from that's got to come out.
I crashed Visual Studio.
I think the hard drive on this computer is hot swap, so I should just be able to like right-click eject it. I'm sure that's a great idea. Not authorized to perform operation. Oh, screw you, computer. I am the admin. I will do what I want to do on this computer. Sudo udiskctl. I think it's unmount. /media/ Yes, I know I should use /run/media. I don't care. I want to be able to tell users. This is a block device.
How do I send a sig kill to just one program?
What do you mean?
Like, I need to kill a program, but I don't want to kill the duplicate versions of that program. You know what? Screw it.
You end it by process ID. Find the process ID and then sudo kill-9 and then give it the process ID. You usually don't want to use kill all. That's usually bad practice. Cool, we unmounted that drive. Perfect. Alright, so that's good to go. This computer is shut down, which means this hard drive is now free, so I can unplug it. Now, if you guys want to see what not to do, here is a WD 500 gig. Actually, you guys, this is an old drive. There's no warranty left on it. 500 gig WD blue, except I needed it externally, so I've taken this very nice SATA to USB board from what appears to be a Seagate expansion. Yeah. And I've rigged it onto this drive. That's a very good idea. Now here's what I wanted to point out. If I put these two drives literally side by side so that both the SATA interfaces are on the same side, look how much thinner the Seagate 500 gig is. It's interesting to me. I thought all drives were the same physical standards. Now, I assume this will fit my bigger drive. It shouldn't be a problem. And it looks like we have a 2.5-inch drive mount as well, which is perfect. So right underneath here, it looks like we have a almost toolless 2.5-inch drive mount. I don't know where the screws for that are going to come from. I don't see any of these. It looks like they use these fancy screws, so I think I'm just going to have to YOLO it there. It's an SSD, so it literally does not matter. It doesn't have any moving parts. So let's take a look. Okay, so they've even provided us a power lead. So this would go to the SSD down here. This will go to the hard drive up here. They've given us two power leads, one SATA cable here, and this SATA cable is one plugged into the blue ports. I will assume that the blue ports are 6 gigabits per second. Now there's also another SATA connector under the DVD drive, so we could also chuck it there. That's for the front 3.5-inch jack. So I guess if you wanted to put like an SD card reader or something. How many other connectors are there? I see one SATA here. I see two SATA here. And there's no more. That's all. No PCIe connectors whatsoever. Looks like they routed front panel audio through here. That's interesting. This is probably toolless. I wonder which way. Oh, front panel probably pops off. That's cool. Oh, here we go. Aha. So, should you want to get rid of the slimline optical drive? Now, it looks like they're using the laptop power thing. So, they're using this, like, mini, whatever the crap you call this, that only receives 12 volts. I might be ripping the SATA cable off of this, depending on how many free SATA cables I have. But I won't be using a slimline optical drive. And I won't be using this WD-500 gig either. Oh wow, this camera is very much starting to lag. So I guess we need to drop the resolution once again to something that it can actually handle. Let's go 720p. And drop the video quality just a tiny bit. Oh no, we can keep it at like JPEG 65. I'm doing MJPEG streaming to reduce latency. Normally I would almost I would prefer like inter-frame compression with like H.264. Yep. It might just be that my poor phone here is started to heat up, which means that it's dropping frames to keep the CPU under a set temperature. Like it's probably we're probably thermal throttling the poor device. Was never meant for this type of workload. Hanging off the side of a shelf. This feels so sketchy. What is working? It's working. Okay, so let's grab the actual drive we want to use. The 500 gig. I guess I now have two 500 gig hard drives, which I have not much to do with. I guess they are 7200 RPM, so that might be some use. So let's take the SSD. I think 8 gigs of RAM will be enough. I don't think I need to upgrade that. Also, look at this. The solder points for the DIMM slots are on the motherboard, but like they didn't even solder the RAM connector. Like how many cents is it for this little plastic piece that holds the RAM in place? HP, come on. Like you're just gonna put two DIMMs and then like it's not even side by side. So like this motherboard clearly can have 4 DIMM slots on it. I guess if you pay up for it. This is like I literally see extra solder points on here. There's obviously something that could be soldered there that isn't. They're just using similar motherboard template. I wonder what the Nuvoton chip is for. Because I don't think this has IPMI or anything. Actually, on the back, might as well check out the I/O. We got 4 USB 2.0, so if you're using this personally, put a 3.0 card in there. Audio out, audio in. VGA, serial port, DVI. No HDMI. I thought these came with 2 display ports. I guess not. I mean, I'll be using VGA anyway, and frankly, if I needed more VGA slots, I have a Radeon HD 3450 sitting on a shelf, which is an excellent graphics card if you need 2 VGA slots and no absolute like 3D performance at all. But it'll get you the 2 VGA slots. So if I needed multiple monitors, I'd probably do that. PS2 mouse and keyboard, gigabit Ethernet. I assume that's gigabit Ethernet. If it's not gigabit Ethernet, here's the solution to that. Actually, so if you needed more video ports on a computer like this is a half-height graphics card. So this is an ATI 34 Radeon HD 3450 before it became AMD. Lovely fan there. Capacitor's not bulging. Great. So, excellent PCB. This has 2 video outputs, which the younger folks won't be familiar with because it's a failed standard. So there's S video. That's semi-standard. So if you had a CRT display from yesteryear that you wanted to use, you could plug in an S video output. The regular S video goes in there. You don't need. It's like a DIN 9 connector, but you can just use the 4 pins to get composite out. It'll look like garbage, but that's fine. And this is interesting. This is a DMS port. DMS stands for dual monitor solution. It's not very much used anymore, but it could be converted to 2 DVI or 2 VGA. I have the cable to convert it to 2 VGA. Now, if this isn't gigabit Ethernet, I also have this card. It's I think an X4. We can put it in this card. I think I might have a half-height version of this riser. If I don't, I'll just take the riser off because you don't actually need it. We can chuck it in this slot, and that'll get us normally 2, but in this case only 1 gigabit Ethernet because this one chip's like with the coils is missing here. So it can only run 1 port at a time. But that's fine because I got it for basically free. Alright, let's get the SSD we're going to use on this machine. Are you cool if I put this down here? You have your own stuff on it?
Yeah, no problem.
I'll have it back in a minute. Alright, now comes our very high quality SSD out of this bad boy. When I say very high quality, I mean this computer has a beautiful 4 gigabytes of DDR2 memory. It's not good for really anything. The keyboard's broken. Yeah, it's pretty much, I used to use it as a server because it had gigabit Ethernet, so that's cool. Now, there's actually some interesting upgrade paths with this. It's more expandable than most modern laptops because, A, the motherboard's screwed into the back of the chassis like every normal laptop, so if you want, you can pop off the full thing. If I pop off these screws, though, you will see come on. Oh, is there one more? Actually, I don't think we needed that one, but that's fine. There we go. Whole thing pops off. Perfect. Very nice. On the back, please focus, camera. Focus. Yoo-hoo. Okay, whatever, I don't care. We got hard drive, 2 MPCIe slots. This was interesting to me the first time I saw it because, so like, for one, there's a Wi-Fi card in here. So this is a, I think this computer is Broadcom Ethernet, and this is a, looks like an Atheros Wi-Fi card. So this is a Qualcomm Atheros something, 2009. Yep, that's when this is from. It's an N72 card that has drivers in Linux. That's all that matters. Why is there someone called Let's Do This Stream in the... We have like 2 scam accounts. Who's getaffiliated_now and what is this? Let's Do This...
I don't see any. There's only one viewer for me.
No, I'm referring to the folks in chat. 5,000 followers. Fascinating. Let's hover over his name. What's his channel description? Whatever. So we have F feet, get affiliated now, and let's do this. Okay. Sure, I will accept your viewership. Alright, so there's 2 NPCIe slots. So technically you could take this Wi-Fi card, plug it in here. Like, I kind of do like the fact that there's like more than average upgrading headroom on a computer that is this old. Let's unplug the antennas for now. Come on. Does this make this the oldest, like, still working computer in the house? Or is it second place? I don't know.
Which one?
This one.
The Dell?
No, this is the gateway.
The Gateway, yeah.
Is it older than the old HP? I don't know.
Oh wait, no, the old HP is older than the Gateway. The Gateway had 4 gigs in the.
No, this had 3 gigs as well. I upgraded it.
Yeah, but it's newer.
Which antenna cable goes where? Which way do they want me to route the cables? We'll route them through this way. These cables really don't want to bend. At least there's antenna. Gotta give it credit where credit's due. It has working Wi-Fi. It's not fast Wi-Fi. It's functional Wi-Fi. You need to go on Google Classroom, this will do the trick. It's probably slower than a modern Chromebook. Cool. I don't know if that's happy. Like, look how even the sticker's yellowed out. Whatever. Okay. I don't know, like, what they wanted you to use the second Wi-Fi slot for, but it's cool. Sort of like MPCI. Like, I don't know what MPCI accessories were ever made for laptops. You had Wi-Fi adapters, but, like, it doesn't have access to any I/O. So what are you going to plug in to it?
Dude, why are you disassembling this?
I need to take the SSD out of it.
Oh, you gave that thing an SSD?
Because that's the one that had Debian installed.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, I gave it my main SSD.
I would also start streaming, Tony, but I don't want to distract you.
Go for it. You'd realize how fast their frickin' upload speed is, right? Twitch streams are limited at 6,000 kilobits a second. We have 500,000 kilobits. So you have a faster internet connection than offline TV combined. They're running off of like a crappy 50 megabit link.
So
Do you want to stream? Are you streaming straight to Twitch, or are you streaming through my server?
Are you streaming through your server?
I stream through my server. Because that way I get the simulcast at live.tonychurchill.com. If you have a crappy phone internet connection, watch the simulcast. It's ad-free. In that case, you need to give me your stream key. And I will run it through my proprietary secret sauce, and I'm not going to tell Twitch chat because then they'll ban me. Well, they won't ban me. They'll just DDoS the server, which will take down the stream. You can stream straight to Twitch. Take your stream ID and just chuck it into OBS.
So if I go here.
Yeah, go there. Go to I think it's under like first go to my channel.
So you must be wondering, hey Afro, what the hell are you doing? I have a huge problem with my project and I don't know what's wrong.
Yeah, okay, so you gotta go channel, copy, OBS, settings, oh wait, we already put the stream key. Paste. Right, your stream already worked. Were you getting CPU bottlenecked or no? Did you want to keep it on like CPU encoding, which looks better, or GPU encoding, which is faster and like doesn't?
Faster's fine. I don't.
You know what? Do CPU for now.
Okay.
Because I literally hate the way.
So if I do this, is it gonna instantly?
Yeah, it's gonna be instantly.
How do I? Okay. Can I set different like things for this and that?
Do you want different scenes, or do you want like you can add multiple window captures? You can also add different scenes so you can switch between them. You can hotkey it. If you want like the secret like extra chat add-ons and stuff that I have, that's all custom.
No.
It's
I
literally
want to just
JavaScript.
2 different scenes for here and here.
So you want to switch between them,
I don't
or
even
do
know
you
how
want both?
I want to switch between them. I don't know how XComposite works.
XComposite, you give it a
Oh,
window
you double
capture.
click it.
Or you can right click and click properties. So like click whatever, select. Do you want to select? You can capture whole screen. So XComposite.
I don't want to capture the whole screen.
Yeah. Stick
want
to
XComposite.
almost always you want to stick to XComposite, which will only capture one program. And the reason for that is because on Linux, you have to use XSHM if you want to capture the whole screen, and it's slow as fuck, and it'll drop your stream to 10 FPS.
So can I set this to be a scene and?
Correct. And then you click another one. Click plus. Make a new scene.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Click OK. Click the plus. Sources. Click like V4L if you want to grab your camera. Don't create a new device. You want to add the existing device because you can only capture a webcam once. You really don't need to be running that camera at 1080p. You're just lagging all your USB ports. You should drop it to 720.
I don't know how.
Double click it. Cool, go here, select 720p. No, that's 4:3. If you want, go widescreen, but go 1280 by 720.
Whoops.
Yeah, and then just like resize it accordingly on both of these. So the reason I say that.
How do I resize it on this as well?
Yeah, you just like, you just click here, boppity, boop, resize. Pick what you want to resize, resize.
Yeah, but how do I make it so that they're both the same?
Who cares about that?
Also, way too big.
The reason I say this is the reason I say, like, for example, you don't want full HD, for example, is USB. The bandwidth is shared across all your devices. So if we're gonna connect two cameras, say for example, I cannot run two 1080p cameras. What you need to do is on the motherboard. There's the two USB ports by the Ethernet are on a separate bus. The 4 at the top, on your back, you have 6 USB ports. 4 at the top, two, and then there's 2 more by the Ethernet. The ones by the Ethernet are the ones hooked up straight. So use those, and then put the second camera on the top 4 or the front. You have 2 separate USB buses. If you split it half, you won't get issues.
So half them on the front, half them at the back.
Put one camera on the one by the Ethernet. Put one camera on the one on the top and the back. I can do it on the front as well. Right, the front. I think front's hooked up to the ones parallel with the ones on the Ethernet.
So we create a new X composite, right?
Correct, and then pick the second program.
I need
Code.
Generator VS Code. I have a broken VS Code program as well. Okay.
Cool. So what you're gonna do now is to make this full screen. You're gonna go transform, fit the screen. Cool. And then what you're gonna do now is it's hierarchical, so you might want to do this. Drag it to the bottom. Same thing here. You might want to make VS like you adjust it. It's not taking up the full screen because you have some loss here and some loss because of that taskbar down there.
Okay. That's fine.
That's the rough flow.
Yeah, that's fine. So I can
Hit start.
I've already given it to stream key, right? So I should.
Correct. You should be able to go on your Twitch channel now, rename the stream, whatever you want to do with it.
So
I would go to Stream Manager.
Stream Manager.
I hate using the Stream Manager. I don't use it. You can click on Edit Stream Info. It's muted by default. Change your name. You can pick your category. Your category should probably be Science and Technology because you're programming. You don't have a microphone because I have the mic.
I have this one.
Are you gonna use the camera mic? Sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's an excellent mic. I'll stick to my nice dynamic one. Okay, so we're gonna take out this SSD. Bingo. I think I have the hard drive for this computer literally sitting on a shelf. Old Lenovo. That's a broken hard drive. Where's the non-broken hard drive? Here we go. We're gonna take this thing, screw it in. It goes this way. Power on the right. This is a Seagate Momentus 320 gigabyte. Very, very prestigious. 7200 RPM. Very fast. Actually, no, it's garbage.
So does it mean I'm no longer following your stream, Tony?
No, you can be following. Following just is the equivalent of subscribing.
Does it mean I'm no longer...
You can watch 2 streams at once. I still have 1 viewer, but it says you parted, which means you left my chat. You're no longer in chat.
Oh, well. Here, I'll raid you. I don't know how any of this works, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah, you can rate people when you're done streams. When you only have 0 viewers, it's pretty useless, but shouldn't say.
So I should optimally have VS, not VS, I should have OBS open so I can swap. Right? Oh, if I click here, does it swap? Oh, it does. Nice. Okay.
I think this screw to 2 I don't touch because the top plate will take care of it. I'm going to be very loud, so like, your mic's going to only pick up me.
So I'm curious, stream, my program here, right? So I'm generating a mesh. Oops.
Are you talking to me or your chat?
I'm talking to chat, Tony. My 0 viewers need to understand what's going on. It's more important than your 1 viewer, you know?
I only have bots watching. That doesn't count.
Okay.
Am I a mod?
On what? On me? Yeah.
Why don't I get the mod icon? /mod techno_Tony.
Did I not mod you?
You did not
you
mod me.
Mod me.
I did. I think I already did.
Okay.
Quick chat. Did I mod him?
/mod techno_.
Can you join my chat so that I can use my program to just like
Did I
mod you.
do uppercases matter?
No.
Okay, Tony, I'll join your chat. It's fine.
Dude, it's literally the easiest way for me to mod people. I just click on the name and I usually click ban, but I guess I can click mod for you.
Oh, can I click?
You probably can.
Oh, you're already modded.
Am I?
Wow. I mean, even if you weren't, you're modded now. I need to go.
Why don't I get the mod icon? I should get a
Talk.
green sword.
Talk. Like it says that you're a mod because if I click.
Oh, now I got it. Now I got it. Now I got it. My past messages
Wow.
didn't have the mod badge. It only shows up now. That's because you just modded me.
Okay,
Lame.
I need to go search you up. I don't know how to get to you.
Since you're following me, it should be on your left sidebar.
Or I can go to your my notifications. Oh, never mind. That's
Look at this chat. Kingston. 4 gigabytes of RAM. There's 16 modules on this. That puts each module at very low number of megabytes.
I can't find you, Tony.
What is this garbage RAM? We got one Samsung DDR2 and one Kingston DDR2. These are both worthless. Just go to twitch.tv/tech_Tony. Not dashboard.twitch.tv.
How do I get out of...
You click here and you say return to Twitch.
I wasn't on Twitch?
You're on the dashboard.
No, the dashboard was... Don't care.
See? I'm in your sidebar.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so...
Lame! Okay.
I don't have a sword, Tony. Wow.
Yeah, that's because... Yeah, okay, you join us. I'm going to click you.
Wait, did you follow me? You should follow me back.
I'm not logged into Twitch. I'll see if I can follow you. Actually, yes, I can. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to click this, and I'm going to click mod. So you should be modded now. Trying to mod FFS, mod action. There you go. Yes, you get the sword.
View.
Yeah, that means you can ban people. For example, click on get affiliated now, and then you can choose like a... In my nice UI, I got the ban, unban, 5-second mute, 2-minute mute. So for example, say they're being naughty, I can just mute them for 5 seconds.
Skip, it's fine. I'll figure out mod view later. Active mods, active feed. So, users' feet. Who's feet?
Okay, see, I'm going to follow you.
In the channel. Wow.
Let me follow you. So we're going to click on your name here. And I'm going to do all of this without ever logging into Twitch because I hate their website. And I'm going to click this. Cool. You should now have a follower. Check your dashboard. It should say you have 1 follower.
My dashboard.
Yeah. You got a follower now. Yay.
Followers 0.
What? Refresh it?
Wait, is my stream blank or... Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Oh, I have a follower now. Oh, thank you, Tony.
Let me grab some water.
Okay. Could you grab me some water? Should have rated me, you know? Okay. So. What I'm doing right now, right, is that I have here, this is my beautiful procedurally generated terrain in Unity. I don't have a glass.
Never told me that.
I'll go grab one.
Activate the feedback loop? What is this man talking about? Anyway, this RAM is useless for any modern computer. This is all DDR2. You can't use it for anything. In fact, I think 4 gigs is the largest. 2 gig DIMMs is the largest they make. I know this is not DDR3L because I've tried using DDR3 on this, and it won't fit. No, is this going all the way? I guess, yeah, I guess the gold does show. Like I've told us, so we got the 320 gigabyte crappy hard drive back in. It's amazing that an SSD that's bigger than that hard drive is cheaper than that hard drive would have sold for in yesteryear.
What's squad streaming,
For both streaming like a game together, you would enable squad streaming so that chat can easily go between us.
So my problem with this, right?
The other problem with squad streaming is it's a Twitch feature that only works on their website, and I refuse to use their website. If you want to watch VODs, use Orion. If you want to watch live, use Streamlink and MPV. Or even YouTube DL, I think supports Twitch now. If you want to watch a stream off like Mixer or Facebook Gaming, well, screw that. If you want to watch a stream off YouTube, literally YouTube DL. I do like, though, this is all possible because Twitch has an actually usable API. So thank you for caring about the 1% of your community. Actually, it's probably more than 1%, considering like Twitch's target audience. There's probably
So I've turned
techie people.
my mesh generating program to a what's it called?
This even closed
We
yet.
turned it into a code routine, right? And so
Okay, I think I got all the screws.
what a core team will let
We got
us
like
do
this
is it will
beautiful
let us chop up the generation process.
6 cell battery, which is probably not very good. It only lasts like 10 minutes.
So currently
That's all we need from this machine.
right? And that is that
Back on the shelf it goes.
looks very good normally. Except it
I'm gonna
has
take
these
my 10
late
terabyte hard
lit
drive.
spots, right, on it. And I didn't understand
Let's-
what these were at the beginning, but I have
Oh,
come
this
to
phone's
understand that
heating
it
up.
is because one of the triangles have glitched out, and instead of making a standard, bit of the hill, instead now it's covering the entire map. That's why it's flat on this side. So something in the middle must have messed up. And it's also why the lighting looks really weird now. And so the only logical thing that I could do, I mean, this doesn't happen when the sides are smaller, but only at this side. So I thought, hey, what's the best way to figure this out?
Hello to Casiris in chat. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere. We are.
And
We're upgrading an HP ProDesk, which is here.
What happens with the
I'm just grabbing a hard drive.
so that we can see why there is this mess up. More importantly, I first discovered this because I was messing around. I added a length and width function, which would clamp down the size of the mesh, and so you could increase the detail by increasing the number of increments
Very nice
on both sides. So X size and Z size are the number of points between there, and the
Realize I don't have the mic down here.
the length and width of the mesh.
Okay, here. Very nice cardboard support. We got all the key parts. We got the not plugged in USB card because it doesn't reach. We got a FireWire card. Remember FireWire, kids? PCI sound card.
Wait, am
Yeah.
I not a user on your thing anymore because I'm a mod?
You are a user. Yeah, I think you are currently in the chat. So we just gotta take this drive, which is very freaking hard to do, because I broke part of the case to fit these helium drives in because they're bigger than a regular hard drive. So we gotta.
Viewer, by the way.
Maybe. It might be Twitch's bot as well, just transcoding the stream.
So how do I go to like the mod view like I did
On your stream, just do it from the dashboard.
I would have done it from the dash view if I knew how.
Why do you need mod view? Are you like banning someone already?
No, I just want to see who's in and who's not.
You just right click on your chat, like open up your chat menu and click users. Okay.
Oh, okay, it's right here.
Yeah.
Get affiliated now. Oh, it's you. Okay, that's why. Okay.
No, I'm not I'm not actively watching your stream. I'm in chat, which doesn't count as a watch. To watch, someone has to be opening the video feed. Usually, if someone's watching, it's usually a transcode bot or someone like lurks. Okay, so we gotta take out this hard drive, which is freaking hard to do.
Okay, I'm gonna speed this up.
We might have to push it from the other side.
So I'm trying to figure out what happened and why this is there should be no case where it messes up.
Yep, I think we need to open up the other side
And
panel.
more weirdly, why does this only have this isn't going any faster? I've sped this up 10 times. Okay. I'm just gonna stop this now.
We also got the GPU with no working fan. Cooled purely by case fans. Okay, take off this side panel. I'll move this mic to save your ears a bit. Okay, let's see. These drives should be hot swapped, so I'm gonna take out the data SATA cable first, then take out the power, SATA, and take out power. Okay.
Reducing the vertices,
Cool. Now we just gotta get it out of the case,
or otherwise I'm messing up how I'm generating the triangle.
which is really freaking hard.
Now my prediction is that
Oh yeah,
messing
nice.
up how the triangles work because
Super micro build.
I-
Check out my stream from 2 weeks ago
I'm
when I upgraded
reducing
this machine.
the vertices
Okay.
with a very simple setup.
So these drives are bigger than most drives, so you gotta gently.
That should not be
I say gently as I.
You okay, Tony?
Yeah.
This should not be.
Come on. Here we go. These drives, they're gold. These Barracuda Pros, 7200 RPM, 10 terabytes, and planar. None of this SMR shingled crap. Let's put the side panel back on. The only problem is those helium drives don't fit very well in this case.
Yeah, these are the vertices.
In the second case, the N400, they fit very well.
And there should be no issue with generating vertices because
In the 200R, it's basically
I'm just
torture.
adding in, so every time this goes through, I, increases by 1. So I'm editing the vertices, but I'm adding in something that's completely unique every time. Right? Because you're never going to get the same X value twice, and the same Z value twice. So there should be no way.
Okay, close the
So
side panel.
all the way at the end, matches the point it leaves that either I've done this like maybe I looped through it one extra time, or something like that. And
Perfect. Bring up the mic.
by reactivating the model, that shows me the points that I'm using. And I get rid of the weight. I'm gonna get rid of the coroutine. It's not helping me. Update mesh should be there.
Oh, here's the other thumb screw.
I got rid of the weights. Back to free float. Can get rid of this. I can bring this back to the You okay?
Yeah, all is fine. That's just the side panel. Here we go.
So this should all be fine. Right, if I click
Oh
here,
yeah, here's another interesting tidbit about this HP.
back here.
Wait, there's your chat's red. Is there someone in your chat?
Who?
Want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and views
Your
on
chat or my chat?
your chat. Ban this fucker. First seen 3 minutes ago. Just ban slowly or just like time them out for 10 minutes or something. They're just spamming advertisements.
I don't know users in chat.
Yeah, yeah,
Can I
literally.
actually see user. He already left the user.
Cool. Like, close that.
Mm-hmm.
Click on the message.
Mm-hmm. Oh, him? The message?
Like, what's this? No, don't reply. I haven't used this guy, and just click here.
Bam.
Yeah, sure. It's definitely easier on my view. I just click on their name and hit banner. I can just click on any message and just delete the message. It's great. Okay. Oh, let's not break this wrist rest because I think this is like gel filled or something. It's a pain if it leaks.
Oh, I have compiler errors.
Okay.
Let's find out what
So first we need SATA cable, and then we need. Now,
okay.
I see that they use the SATA 6 gigabit per second cable on the optical drive, which means that I can rip this out.
It says mesh area 137-1 type or namespace definition.
Pop this out for a second.
So if I go to 137, just switch views. If I go to 137, what is this linking up with? That should be fine. I don't know why there's an error there. Probably because it's not that's the problem. It's the previous one, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Perfect. I like the fact that this opens up. That's actually nice. Makes it easier to work on. I'm going to grab another SATA cable. Should have had a crappy red one.
Let's see what messed up. Ah, there it is. Oops. Oh, I should have got rid of it. Now I can't undo. Alright.
I wonder where that red SATA cable is. Alright, please hold, otherwise I got a SATA cable.
I will entertain your chat, Tony, don't worry. I can't even entertain my own chat, who am I kidding? Let's see. So, I'm looking at this right now. I need to remove the coroutine again.
Artık öyle.
You left the door open.
Yeah, so there's a... Okay, here's one good SATA cable.
Oops, I accidentally stopped streaming.
Accidentally.
Yeah, I clicked stop stream instead of clicking on mute.
Okay, we got two options.
Should be fine. Let's see. Don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. If this goes from 40 to more, I'm going to be upset.
You know what? Let's use the
Great,
good
no
SATA
errors.
cable.
So let's see. This should mean that everything is working out fine. Let's zoom out a little bit. Oh, this is so slow. Let's go back here.
Okay, this is also 60 per second. Perfect.
So you would think
SATA,
that
oh,
a
SATA
200
1.
by 200 would be square, right? Here, generate.
SATA
It is
oh?
square.
SATA
So-
1? SATA 5.
Oops, I've clicked on it too many times. Okay.
Who numbered this? Okay, we put that there.
Oh, the gizmo is making me lie. So this is a square, which is good. Each of these little points are
I'm going to use this one.
the vertices where triangles
Hold
are
on.
attached.
The SSD. Is there even space for this angled cable?
So this is as expected. When I bring this up to 300, that
Actually.
works fine. When I bring this up to 300, that does not work fine. You can see that you get the lake-like things and it doesn't actually expand. Right? However, it appears, maybe if I launch this.
On second thought, what's shorter, this one or the one on the optical drive?
Oh no, it's definitely not that. I don't know why I'm lagging this much. Oh, because I'm streaming. Alright, forgot about that.
It shouldn't affect you that much. It's using pretty little CPU. We'll use this crappy red on the optical drive because I don't care about it.
What happened to my Gizmo? Oh, I do need to be inside of it. Okay. So something is clearly messed up.
Oh, that is a 90-degree cable.
If I launch this, I'm going to... No, I'm not going to. I'm talking about my thing. The vertices keep going in the pattern that it should.
Let's grab this.
Right? We can see that there should be more land generated here. There isn't. Instead, what we can see is that these are overlapping and going back all the way over here. That's why we have these huge bandings, right? Those are triangles that are being produced in areas that they're not supposed to be produced. So clearly, the points are being drawn to the right areas. It's just the triangles are not being drawn to the right areas. I mean, we could take a look at
Do I want the SSD
what
down
are these
here?
triangles attaching to? Are there more vertices, or are they attaching to already existing vertices?
Okay, yeah, because I don't have the special mounting hardware. So maybe I'll just put it in the front.
The gizmo is killing my computer. So as far as I can tell, I don't see any doubling up of vertices, but it seems like this corner might have some issues as well. Oh, would you look at that? This corner also has some problems. But the vertices are working out just fine. So it's definitely not... We're producing the vertices in the right way.
I mean, this can just like stay here.
Right? And so if that's the case...
It's an SSD, it'll be fine.
I'm going to be able to hide the gizmo, which is lagging my computer. That's a little sphere drawn, right? Because I had to draw... What is it?
Okay, and we want the...
300 squared. I can't quite...
Holy, this is like heavy compared to like this
have to draw
500 gig.
90,000 spheres onto the plane at once, and because the spheres are above the plane, it was all visible, so Unity wasn't liking that. Oh, it's now updating.
I wish this was a
because
locking
Gizmo
cable.
should be back, okay?
Because this drive needs to not get
However,
disconnected on this NAS.
Right? This is still a problem.
Oh crap, we need the special mounting screw crap.
If I drop this back down to 200 by 200,
Here. So let's
we can see
unmount
that the
these.
problem
What
goes
the
away.
crap tip is?
Something
What
happens
type
when
of
I
screw
expand
tip is
larger than the
this?
amount. Is that just because Unity can't
Is
handle
this a torch?
that many vertices? I don't know.
What the?
Let's find out.
Haven't seen that one before.
I'm going to zoom out a little bit. First thing I want to see.
I want to try.
When I expand it in the X direction, the Y direction didn't appear to have any issues, right? I mean, when I expanded in the X direction, the Z direction didn't appear to have any issues, up until I expanded the Z direction.
Too big. Let's try one like small.
However, once I expanded the Z direction, both directions had issues. So, if I expand this, right?
Let's try this.
Does this appear to have any problems?
Bingo. These are on tight.
So banding, what's that line there? Are those just the lines for the...
And this is like a
Is that
locking
just the border?
back panel.
What happens if I expand this to 300 as well?
I like how much of this is like toolless though. Like, poof, pop off.
Interesting.
Oh, you don't want that slot? Take this out. Like it's better than the score and snap method. Then you can just like put it back.
Do you guys see that? The entire thing is shifting in the Z direction instead of
Do it
expanding.
on your expansion card. Put it back. I just hate the proprietary
I'm
everything.
gonna reactivate the gizmos.
Like, why are there two SATA connectors
Right?
here?
So the points, the spheres that lag my computer, to see what's happening here.
Like, it goes from the motherboard.
Because, it's because I know what the problem is. Never mind.
Where does this optical drive power come from?
Nope, hide it again before I lag.
Oh, one lead comes from there to the optical drive, one lead comes from there to the hard drive. I wonder if we should put the SSD on this one then.
Right? What's happening is that when I draw this, and when I expand the dimensions, it's expanding in both directions at once, right? So if I expand the Z size from 200 to 300,
Maybe I
it
should
be
just
going from
chuck it
200
down here.
to 300, right? And so what it's doing is it's only able to draw the first 200 of them, not the full 300. So it's looking like to us is it's looking like it's shifting back. But what it's actually doing is it used to be able to draw the full 200, now it can only draw the first 200, which includes 150 of the old ones plus the 50 that we added.
Is
but
there
it's
no
not
fan
able to
in the
draw the
front?
100 at the end.
There's no
Right?
front fan.
And we can see that here. If I just push generator, I'm going to expand
Huh.
the Z scale to 3.
We'll just continue taking out
You can see
these.
that it shifts over, and the ones that are supposed
Excessive.
to be here, it's supposed to be square. It's supposed to continue on this
Why
side.
are there so
It
many
doesn't
screws
work. It latches
here?
back over on itself. But interestingly enough,
What are these many screws for? I guess you can attach something there.
though this doesn't seem to have a problem, right? When we activate this,
Your talking is all piggy. Okay, you know, I'm just gonna move this mic closer, and that'll fix this issue.
Move it closer to you. You told me I could stream at the same time. I told you it was going to be a distraction. You told me, oh, stream anyway. Right? So now we can see the spheres.
Okay. This hard drive is
It's
now
interesting.
worthless.
300.
Maybe I'll check it in my case. What's in
It
free?
works fine.
1
It's
terabyte of
fine. Both
storage.
of them are 300. It's only one axis.
Now we just screw these in.
Well, that's what I thought until I started actually launching this. Launch. Please. Oh, I'm showing the wrong screen to you guys. You guys haven't been seeing anything. If I launch this. Go back. That's weird. Is it only that direction this time? That's 100 points wide, more or less. Last time I'm pretty sure there was more. Oh, that lagged way too much. Go back.
Okay, plug this in.
Huh. Interesting. So that side's actually no issue. Is there any issue on the other side? Doesn't appear to be. Interesting. Let's keep that in account.
Cool, and it's locked in. Perfect.
So I've just disabled it against my gun, so it should be way faster.
There we go. All right. Plug in the optical drive back.
Anyway, can you talk?
Hello, hello, hello. I am talking. Yes, hello.
Oh, I can barely hear you. Okay. So, what happens if I get rid of this? Because, okay, so if I shifted it on only the X size, right?
There is actually plenty of space down here. I should have just put the
There's
SSD
gonna be
down
shift
there.
this. But if I shift
Off
it
of this
both,
SATA
you
lead.
have this weird funky stuff going on.
Yeah, this would have worked.
What
Instead
happens
of
if I only shift
SSD
that one?
being like down here.
The fact is, once it goes from 60,000 points to 90,000 points, some area in the middle there, it just messes it up.
Okay, I don't want these cables to get like cut.
So let's see, this is all fine. And then bam. Does it keep expanding? It shrinks it on the other side.
All right. Ready to close up.
Weird. Hey, Ty, do you think I'm just hitting Unity's mesh limit? Like the number of points you can have in a mesh?
I don't know. I mean, it's used for like pretty big games, so I assume no. Need Him has joined. I swear I've seen Need Him in this chat before.
Have they?
Stupid mic.
I don't see any users joined.
In mine.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at yours.
Need Him. Yes, hello, I'm talking.
No, not you. Like, I'm looking at the users and there's feet get affiliated now and let's do this.
Yeah, that's because your interface is slow AF. I'm going right off the API. I can see when people join and people leave.
Oh, okay. There's no delay.
There is. When people go live, it takes like 3 minutes for it to for the API to send an update. Okay, this is the stupid locking screw that I don't want to really use.
What? 212. 13. 14.
Okay, let's get a monitor hooked up.
16.
Let's try out this puppy.
Oh, interesting. You guys see that? So at the bottom and the top of the mesh, we're getting this weird banding with the
Plug
black
this in.
line,
That's definitely a non-ATX power supply.
right? And so what's happening is that it started messing up the triangles. Even weirder if I go up to 218,
Let's grab a VGA.
that's when it gets a triangle that goes, you can see it. You can see it. It's really, it goes from the top left, the top right, and it goes all the way down to this one singular point. So what's going on? What's causing that to happen? Gotta mess with it. Is it only that? No. If I expand it even more, if I go to 219, say,
Oh, these are only like the crappy cables.
the triangle shifted again. Start off at 216 or 17, right?
Alright.
It's not even that far back.
Instead of using this 1440 by 900 widescreen, I'm just going to use this good old square panel with a dead pixel because it's very standard.
So what's going wrong with our code?
Why would I like zip tie this? Where's the scissor?
Okay.
Do you have the scissor? No?
No.
Oh shit, I think it's on my desk.
I don't have anything. So let's look through this.
No, I need a way to cut this wire tie.
Pardon me?
I need a way to cut this zip tie.
So here somewhere,
I
there
guess a
is
screwdriver it
an
is.
issue that is starting to break once I get it
Done.
right around
Actually easier with a screwdriver than a
point.
zip tie.
But why
Alright, let's
is it
plug this
that
monitor in.
it's breaking? So when we increase X size, right, it's going to obviously do this more often.
Plug this in here. See a power light?
So we were updating X size. So we're going Z like that.
Oh.
And X size is the number
It's
of
too
rows,
bright. I'm gonna need to cut the lights in a minute to see this.
which means that somewhere around there was an issue.
VGA.
So when we add in another
VGA is
row,
for rich people that can afford digital displays, but I gave all of mine to Mr. FS, so I'm stuck with VGA exclusive. Analog displays galore. What?
what happened?
You took all my monitors with DVI. I'm stuck with VGA only monitors. So I have to use like analog.
You chose the best monitors.
Huh?
Oh, you mean that one?
I'm using this one because you took all of like HD ones.
You offered them to me.
Well, when I gave you the option between the IPS and the Philips, you could have taken the Philips and given me the IPS one.
Oh, so you're telling me I should intentionally take shit monitors?
Correct. Take one for the greater good.
And let's not like
You don't
the
know.
monitors that you use for your actual setup. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, those don't have
Show him your backup monitor. Like, should I give off a good monitor to be his backup monitor? I mean, I don't know. Should I?
I need something. I would have preferred something HD. None of these have VGA or DVI. They're HDMI and DisplayPort only, and this computer does not have HDMI, nor does it have DisplayPort.
The monitor's like 10 years old.
HDMI VGA, VGA DVI, VGA DVI. So those are like, yeah, this monitor is very old. Can you cut the lights so that I can actually see this monitor because it's dim AF? Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. No video input. Let's try powering this.
So guys, let's think about this quickly. We need
I'm gonna need the keyboard. Where's my crappy PS2 keyboard?
Do you guys think that it's the array that's messing up, or is it the values? Because I don't think that the values that is going to be the issue. So my only prediction.
Okay.
Hey Tony.
Yeah.
Does C# have an integer limit?
I have no clue.
How high is it? Is it like below 90,000?
Might be 32,768, but I doubt it.
So it's messing up between
Okay.
40,000 to 90,000.
Oh, I don't know. Look
My
at
bad,
Google it.
60,000 to...
Google it. Someone on Stack Overflow probably has a better answer than I do. Okay.
That's smart.
This is actually very quiet. I'm impressed. Let's see computer setup. System info. Ooh, very nice. The camera's freaking out.
I'm definitely not hitting the integer limit. That is 2,147,000,000. So...
Set system time and date.
Oh, Google up. Chat.
Do I go plus? Yeah. Okay, F10's to save. Storage. SATA 0. 240 gig, Kingston, A400. Okay, perfect. SATA 1. We are getting the hard drive. Also perfect. And SATA 5 is the stupid DVD-ROM that I don't care. Not going to show the serial number of the hard drive. Storage options. SATA should be AHCI. Holy crap, why is this camera dying on me? Boot order.
Okay, so Tony, I found my answer. It's because meshes have a 65,534 point limit. After that point, it starts to mess up.
Oh.
Why? The vertex limit is 64K.
Why does hard drive show under legacy boot sources? USB floppies, you know what? Whatever. This is fine for now. Security, setup password, no. Power on, I don't want a password on this. Device security, device available, yeah, like just leave it all available. All the USB ports should be enabled, correct. All the slots should be enabled. System IDs, sure. First Keeler, welcome to the chat. Secure boot config, legacy support. Yeah, okay, we're gonna install Debian, so we'll have secure boot off for now.
How far behind is my view on your chat?
OS power management, hardware power management, SATA power management. Oh, fan idle mode. Yeah, it's not that loud. That's fine. We want to idle low, though. No.
Oh, you do have people who are joining in your chat.
You're a bad mod. You're like Not even aware what's happening in chat. Why are you you're the only one spamming in my chat.
Yes. I have a question. Why is it that my thing is like a full 10 minutes behind my mod view?
I don't know. Hello, camera. You want to focus? Oh my god. Like, look at this. Look at this.
You have 2 actual people watching, unless they're bots. By the way.
Why is it, you're off focus?
Let's watch my stream instead.
Well, you have the actual camera, so. Okay, power on options, post mode, quick boot. No.
You didn't want that camera.
We would like clear memory, full boot every 01 days. Wait,
So
it can like
have
restart itself every 14 days?
So
Optional.
meshes
After
will
power loss, we want this to always go on because it's going to be a server.
5,534 vertex limit. By making it be 300 by 300, we can do a very quick calculation to find that we're going to